And in the field, the Red Sox will look like this behind him. Matt Carpenter will head for the box as we are just about ready to get things going today. And first pitch swinging as this is bounced on the ground towards short. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there.
Shortstop,
Johnny Peralta started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch up.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Matt Holliday comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Holliday last year, another typical Matt Holliday season. An even 300 average, 22 home runs and 94 driven in. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
And this is in the air now, out to left. Nava is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Here's Alan Craig now, back to full strength after that foot injury that put a big damper on his postseason a year ago.
I think everybody sits around and wonders how different things might have been if they had a healthy Alan Craig. A lot of those games were so close that one hit, one home run might have swung things completely the other way.
Now this is lined over the head of Middlebrooks and down the line. It's a fair ball. And he's not stopping as third base coach Jose Oquendo's waving him in. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead. Matt Adams will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's going to want to keep that pitch down a little more. Day game, ball will be jumping, so you got to keep that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Starting lineup for the Red Sox looks like this. Daniel Nava will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
leading off for the Red Sox, left fielder, Daniel Nava.
And he goes with the pitch nicely there as this is lifted high and deep the other way to left. And on the first pitch he sees, it's a home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. And with it, the Red Sox have tied it at 1. Shane Victorino will stand in for the first time here.
Right fielder, Shane Victorino.
And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Dustin Pedroia will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. And this is pulled hard but foul. They brought their gloves for that one out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, he's made 5 or 6 quality pitches in this inning, but he just made the one bad one. And you can bet that's the one he's going to remember when he gets back to the dugout. Good job here, though, because he bounced back to retire the next 2 guys that he faced.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now and 2 strikes here as well.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. But the Red Sox tie things. Yadier Molina leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Fastball, and that ran in on him as he had to limbo out of the way that time.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he...
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left, and the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead. Shane Robinson will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That's the way you want to see guys respond after giving up a home run. You know, some guys, they go into a shell, they hang their heads. Some guys get a little gun shy, they start to nibble at the corners. This guy, he gets teed up, and he comes right after the next guy in the lineup. If I'm a pitching coach, that's what I want to see.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. One out, nobody on. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 1-2. 1-2 offering is hit in the air out to straightaway left. Nava is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Peter Borges will stand in here looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Fouled back. Now Lester's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Cardinals get... Mike Napoli will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away. Xander Bogaerts will step in now. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing those first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their little game now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and the count now 2-2.
And he got his 4th straight. It's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away now. A.J. Pierzynski will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. And this ball will be chopped foul. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up. Varick and I return to Boston after this. Matt Carpenter is ready to go. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, he's given up. Now he's got to deal with another base runner here to start the third. Doesn't seem like he's had too good a handle on things so far. Now he's right back into trouble.
Peralta stands in as he looks at a called strike. Good swing there by Peralta, but he comes up empty, 0-2.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
Another 0-2 home. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Two is a changeup that misses.
Close.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3-2 strikes. Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number 1. Matt Holliday will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Fouled straight back. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. And another throw over. Might have an idea something's up here. And yet another throw over. Being especially careful here. And again a throw. And he's back in standing. Another throw over. Smart to keep an eye on him. And again a throw over. And the runner back easily. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And yet another throw over. And he's back easily. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's bounced back nicely here after the leadoff single. Kept the guy anchored at first. But he's done.
Alan Craig will stand in. An RBI double to his credit the first time around. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, I know that instantly everyone's going to start pointing fingers out there, but when you're facing a guy like this, as a pitcher, you have to be allowed to work inside.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cards strand a couple. They lead it 2-1. Will Middlebrooks makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out. Jackie Bradley Jr. will take his cuts now. First pitch coming from Wainwright. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And he'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Let's check this out again. This is in show motion. You'll see how he shows bunt late. He's got his head right on the baseball, watching it all the way under the barrel of the bat. That's as good a form as you're going to see.
And he didn't quite get all of it as this is lifted in the air out towards left center. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Throw back to first. Double.
Leading off for St. Louis. Catcher.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Fastball in there, 3-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Shane Robinson will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Oh, nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, I think there's something to be said for being patient, and then there's being overly patient. I mean, especially with 2 strikes, you've got to protect the plate up there. But he looks at 4 pitches, and he never even took the bat off his shoulder.
Mark Ellis will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Right there for strike 1. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Shane Victorino will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Right fielder.
Ball not hit all that hard to the left side of the infield. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Dustin Pedroia will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Adams is over, and he puts it away for the first out. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play. David Ortiz will stand in, coming off a season in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger at DH. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. Another 0-2 now from Wainwright. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Peter Borges will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. On a ball hit hard down the line toward the coaching box, it's a foul ball. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Now he's got to take a deep breath out there on the mound right now. I mean, not only will he kick himself for walking the leadoff guy, but also he just walked the fastest guy in the building. I mean, that's definitely not what he wanted to do out there.
Here's the first offering. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And here's a fastball that's swung on and lifted down the left field line. Nava will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. Johnny Peralta stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is going to be a foul ball. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to 3rd. And he'll reach first safely.
He just did everything right here. To hit the ball on the ground. But baseball is just a little bit like life. You know, things don't always go your way. This is going to be an infield single as he reaches here with 1 away.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Lester will check in on first, and he'll be back in standing up. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 0-2 now from Lester. Gets under the fastball there and pops this one up. This is just beyond the infield on the right side. And this will be taken by Pedroia for out number 2. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out. Alan Craig. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Now a fastball is out of the way there. Line to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And he's not stopping as third base coach Jose Oquendo's waving him in. And he will score as well. And the lead goes up to 3 now. It's 4-1. Matt Adams is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
You get the sense that things are starting to get away from him a bit out there.
It all comes from falling behind hitters and then having to come in there with something good to hit. That's going to get you every time.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll get back in standing. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 4. Up for the force at any base here with 2 away. Yadier Molina is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now a throw over to first. Runner's back. And another throw over. And the runner back safely. Once more a throw over. Being especially careful here. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Back in standing. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And this is going to be a foul ball. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Nava is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Mike Napoli will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. And there's the good fastball that time from Wainwright as he gets ahead 0-1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Xander Bogaerts will dig in here. Took a called 3rd strike his first time. Tries to go the other way with a curveball as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. A man at second with 1 down. And in steps their catcher, A.J. Pierzynski. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And Molina will stay with this one for route number 2. And now they've got a man caught in a rundown. Over now, they'll apply the tag between second and third. It's a careless double play. And Shane Robinson will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
And